here we go. The first speaker for music from Ipswich. Kieran McLeod. He's a stand-up comedian, writer, and Cure Brain Cancer Foundation ambassador. I'm told he still has most of his marbles, and for the most part, they're in his head. Oh, yes, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's find out. Kieran, your time starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, music is better than sex. How many times do you think police have been called to a property for a case of musical abuse? Never. No one's ever passed out from choking the neck of a guitar. But if they had, it would be so much easier to listen out for the assailant. Sex drives people to misbehave. Music drives people to work. Now obviously sex can drive you to work too if you're into that. But there's a good reason we don't use breakfast radio to play hardcore pornography. Because traffic accidents would see a hard rise. Music is better than sex, but in our modern society, we have apps that grant us easy access to both Spotify and Tinder. Now, I will always argue that Spotify is better than Tinder because no one's ever been called, for a random example, specky, curly-headed twat on Spotify. But I hear from a very close personal friend that's not the case on Tinder. Music is better than sex. No one's ever had a musically transmitted disease. Keith Richards tried his hardest, but to no avail. This is, of course, much to the dismay of Ben Lee, as we could not catch my disease. There's a good reason we use music to court a prospective partner, because it's beautiful and enticing. And if you tried to court a prospective partner with sex, well, you'd be in prison, or a Hollywood producer. Another key difference is that unsolicited guitar photos are so much nicer than wiener snaps, and a guitar will always make a noise when it gets fingered. Music is better than sex, and it's said that men think about sex every 10 labia seconds. Now, this is a pervasive stereotype that has no place in 2020, especially not when it's more true that we all have a song stuck in our hearts almost constantly. I mean, sure, imagining bikini babes is a pastime for a lot of Aussie men, but nowhere near as many Aussies as imagining riding on the horses, yeah, yeah. Another key difference is that a group of people in a garage making music together is cool and productive, while a group of people in a garage making sex together is going to leave Victoria in lockdown. Music is better than sex. No one's ever ruined their lives by participating in unprotected teenage band practice, except of course for high school music teachers. Now this is a common mistake that I've seen affect the lives of so many of my peers. One night, one mistake, and all their future plans change, leading to possible mental and physical side effects. But wouldn't it be better if after those 9 long months, that baby could be fired out with a tuba noise accompaniment? Or, for slower babies, a slide whistle as they plop onto the floor. It'd make it all worthwhile, because music is better than sex. Now, there's a reason that a common euphemism for doing the horizontal tango is to make beautiful music together. Because even the squeaky bedspring sonnet itself is technically music. And in fact, I'm sure many of us were conceived to music. Because why listen to your partner when you could instead listen to a rhythmic 4/4 beat? Now personally, I believe any and all conceptions should be done to the wiggles. Mostly just to get you used to what you're about to live with, but also because what's sexier euphemism than to get a wiggle on? Ooh, shivers just thinking about it. I do recommend though, if you're going to do that, do leave Wags the dog well away from it. One final note though, if you're going to listen to music during the fellatio fumble, do stay away from anything by Chris Brown. I heard my own voice and that threw me. Thank you.
you.